It's time for Forum Daily's weekly crypto and digital asset update with Bobby Del Rio, the host of the Daily Drop. Take it away.
Hey everyone, it's Bobby Del Rio live from Los Angeles, where actually Tech Week is happening. So LA Tech Week is a major event. You've got VCs, you've got tech entrepreneurs from all around the world, all converging on Los Angeles. There's so many events. I think I have 300 events that I could go to, but I will be attending a crypto VC event in Pasadena, California tomorrow. But very, very cool. I mean, it's like tech is in the air. Everybody's very excited. There's so many events. So anybody who's worried about the future of tech, you should get to LA Tech Week, and you will see a very different picture painted for you. Okay, speaking of painting a picture, let me paint you a picture, because right now the crypto industry is, I don't know, like in a very vulnerable, precarious place, especially in the US, mostly because of the SEC. So for anyone who hasn't been paying attention, the SEC filed two, maybe the biggest lawsuits in the history of crypto this week. So they're going after Binance, and then the next day they went after Coinbase. That happened this week. So Binance is the #1 crypto exchange in the entire world, and Coinbase is pretty much #2. So these are complaints that are hundreds of pages long. So a complaint is essentially the paperwork when you go to sue a company from the SEC's purview, and it's basically all the things they did wrong for hundreds of pages. It's also very symbolic, right? I mean, you go after Binance, the world's biggest exchange, and then the very next day you go after Coinbase, which is the US's biggest exchange, largely considered the second biggest exchange. So, the messages being sent are very disconcerting, but clearly this sort of Cold War that has been brewing is now like a hot war. It's like very active. It's basically governments versus crypto exchanges, and you're starting to hear more about CBDCs, which are essentially stable coins created by governments. You're starting to hear more about the big banks in the United States with deposit tokens, which are essentially stable coins issued by banks, and they're actively, I don't know exactly what their goal is, maybe trying to shut down Coinbase, Binance. Are all the other exchanges next? It really does feel in the crypto community like a war, right? So you're starting to see the biggest figures in the space being very vocal on Twitter, Coinbase pushing back in a way that they've been getting louder and louder and more defiant. But I would say tensions are pretty much at an all-time high, with the space just being as large as it is, which for me, actually, I interpret positively, because I just see that there's so much money in it. The stakes are so high. So the biggest moves are being made right now, but it's definitely a contentious time. I don't think crypto is going to be illegal or anything, but I don't know. The SEC just sued the two biggest exchanges in the world, so absolutely anything is possible. Speaking of anything possible, artificial intelligence, AI, all these derivative products, speculative coins, sort of blockchain extrapolations, all of these permutations are happening in the AI space, which to me reads like a bubble. Obviously, AI technology is here to stay, but I do think that this sort of like anything AI is the way to go phenomenon is unsustainable. So I just caution people, be careful. Just because you put something in the word AI in it doesn't make it better. AI fried chicken is still fried chicken. That was really weird, but the point stands. And I'll just close with, again, we have a very uncertain economy. And you get many different sort of wild perspectives and perceptions every day, but nobody really knows what's going on. People I talk to, they're looking at Q2 2024, and hopefully by then everything will be on a sort of more smooth course, but we'll see what happens. I'm Bobby Del Rio, and that's your crypto update.
All right, thanks for that, Bobby. Again, that was Bobby Del Rio, host of The Daily Drop with Forum Daily's crypto and digital asset update.